Alright, YouTube, welcome back to another video. If you're new to the channel, welcome. So in this video, I'm going to be going over the AT&T service outage that happened on Thursday, February 22nd, 2024. So right off the bat, it's very interesting how this happens on 2/22 and order out of chaos equals 222. So right off the bat, first slide, there's an order out of chaos connection. Continuing the connection, AT&T company says that the outage was caused by a software update. Now, software update and order out of chaos link in two ciphers. You got 57 and 78, and then 75 being the reflection of 57 and 78 in reduction and reverse reduction. So AT&T told the news that the outage was not a cyber attack. So it's also interesting that cyber attack equals 71, just like how order out of chaos equals 71 in reverse reduction and Chaldean. This is the CEO of AT&T right here. His name is John Stankey or John Stanky. I'm trying to give him the benefit of the doubt because that last name is kind of wild. But anyway, this is the CEO of AT&T, right? Now, if you take his last birthday, that was in 2023, because he was born on August 20th. His last birthday in 2023 sums up to 71 date numerology. Again, that's 71, just like how order out of chaos and cyber attack also equals 71. This happens in the zodiac season of Pisces. And as you can see here, Pisces is February 19th through March 20th. Pisces equals 71 as well. So we know that order out of chaos, or if you say it in Latin, it's ordo ab chao, and it's the 33rd degree Freemasonic motto. We create the chaos, so we bring in the order. They create the problems and the situation so that you look to them to solve the problems every single time. This is what they've been doing since the start. So going along with the 33, it's also interesting because a lot of people have been talking about Leave the World Behind and the scenes from that movie and how it relates to the AT&T cellular situation. So if you take the day it was released in theaters, which is November 22nd, that day has a 33 date numerology. The CEO of AT&T, his birthday, his last birthday in 2023, also sums up to 33 date numerology. The word outage equals 303 in the reverse satanic cipher. Now remember, zeros have no value, so we're reading it just like 33. Now, it's also very interesting how AT&T service outage. Now, the ampersand isn't there because in the calculator, the ampersand has no value because it's not a letter. So the ampersand is null, so ignore it, right? AT&T service outage and Society of Jesus have synchronicities in three ciphers. The ordinal cipher being the most basic simple cipher, you get 191. And then in reduction, reverse reduction, you have 65 and its reflection 56. And then you have 97 and its reflection 79. So that's a major synchronicity right there. Society of Jesus, remember, they're the people that control the media. They push the narratives. Whatever they want you to see is what you're going to see. Now, the CEO was born on August 20th, and August 20th leaves 133 days left in the year, just like AT&T outage equals 133 in reverse order. No. Now, the day that this cellular outage happened was 2/22/2024. When you add it up and sum it up, you get 68 date numerology. Just like cellular outage equals 68. So it makes you think, this cellular outage, was it specifically planned for this certain day? Now, AT&T, the telecommunications company, when it was officially called AT&T, was founded in 1983. Now remember, obviously the phone has been out before 1983, but AT&T officially becoming a company was in 1983. So that's a span of 40 years to the day that this happens. Just like how AT&T equals 40. And then February 22nd, the specific day that this AT&T outage happened, also equals 40. Again, it makes you think, was this specifically planned for this day? Now, if you take the actual day that AT&T was founded as a company, October 5th, 1983, you get a date numerology of 108. Now, it's very interesting as well that February 22nd, 2024, the day where the AT&T service outage took place, equals 108 as well. So if you take the numerology and you multiply it, you get 64 numerology. Just like how software update equals 64, and this was the alleged cause of the outage, right? A software update, and we get the same numerology. Now, if you take the anniversary of the founding date, right? It was 20 weeks and 1 day before the service outage. Just like AT&T equals 201. And then 201 is an important number. Why? Because the Jesuit order also equals 201. Order of Illuminati also equals 201. Now, if we take October 5th, right? Nationwide cellular outage equals 105. And Order of Illuminati also equals 105. Just like how we saw Order of Illuminati right here. And people have a lot of misconceptions about who the Illuminati actually are. All right, there's very few people that are in the Illuminati. Those people are part of the Jesuit order as well, but the Illuminati are pretty much the 13 families that rule the world. Okay, they have puppets that they use, but they're not a part of the Illuminati. The puppets aren't a part of the Illuminati. They're just used by the Illuminati. So now, if we take John Stan Key, his last birthday to February 22nd, right? We get a span of 187 days. Again, just like how the Society of Jesus also equals 187. So we're going to talk more about the movie Leave the World Behind because, like I had said earlier, a lot of people are comparing it to what happened with the networks going down, right? So now if we take the day it was released in theaters, November 22nd, 2023, we take that to the day that this outage happens, we get a span of 93 days. Now, it's very, very interesting how leave the world behind equals 93, just like the word outage also equals 93. And this happens 93 days after Leave the World Behind was released in theaters. Now, also, we have the synchronicity with 96 and then 69 being the reflection of 96. So, that's a major key right there. If we take the date numerology of the initial release, October 25th, 2023, we get a date numerology of 78. Just like how it was caused by a software update, right? Remember that? Software update and Order Out of Chaos both have that 78. If you take the date of the initial release to February 22nd, the day that it happens, you get a span of 17 weeks and 2 days. Just like how the Jesuit order equals 172. So taking the Netflix streaming date, December 8th, 2023, to the date that this outage happened, you get 11 weeks exactly, not a day longer and not a day less. 11 weeks exactly. Just like how AT&T outage equals 110. See how we still have that 110? So I'm starting to think that yes, this movie is directly linked to this AT&T outage. And I'm still not done yet. Skull and Crossbones also equals 110. Now, Barack and Michelle Obama were pretty much the main producers, executive producers for Leave the World Behind. But we're going to focus more on Barack Obama specifically. Now, if you take the exact day Obama was born, August 4th, 1961, you take it to this day that the outage happened. 750 months, just like how Order Out of Chaos equals 75. And remember, you remove the 0, you have 75. And we've been talking about Order Out of Chaos pretty much this entire time from the start. So here it is coming up yet again. Now, it's also very interesting. If you take Barack Hussein Obama, his full name, it equals 116. And this outage happened on a Thursday. Thursday also equals 116. Even if you take his first name, Barack, you get 126. And then February 22nd, right here, you see it on the calendar, February 22nd, 2024, equals 126. So his name is directly linked to this day. So he's a part of it too, allegedly, right? And now even if you take his last birthday in 2023 to the day that this happens, is a span of 6 months and 2 weeks. Again, February 22nd, 2024 equals 62. So in total, in the whole grand scheme of things, was this cellular outage specifically supposed to be for this day? Well, the numbers definitely line up. So I think so. But that's something to really think about. And why would so many people be alluding to Leave the World Behind, a movie that Barack Obama helped produce? Right? And then in the scenes, it has the outage, and then what do you know? AT&T has a nationwide service outage. But that's just questions that I have, and I'm pretty sure you guys have questions too. Hopefully I answered some of them, but I can answer more if you leave comments. But as usual, hopefully you found this video insightful. And if you did, leave a like and subscribe. And I'll see you in the next video. Take care and stay safe.